Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today, as you could probably tell by what is on the rack behind us, with no body panels, we're assessing the damage on the drift car from IA finally. Now, we've been invited to drive IA in Nashville, so between my wife and my friends, I have been peer pressured into fixing my car. Which means we have to fix this thing. I am going to insert a clip of the actual hit from the in-car, and then I think I have some cell phone footage from the outside, which you can't see the car, but you can hear the hit. It was pretty serious as far as the way it felt inside the car. So let me put that here. Yeah, so I'm going to take you through what I have found so far with the car on the rack, and you can see some of the body parts and stuff like that that took some abuse. As you can see, all of the panels are off, and this doesn't look that bad, really, here. But the problem is, that wasn't a hit from the side. That happened all from where it hit the wall in the back. So that actually buckled and moved a bunch of stuff forward. So you can see the exhaust tip. I've already hung the exhaust back in there because that was just, it was sad. You can see where it like flattened the exhaust. Now this bumper beam is normally not curved, and it is curved now. So you can actually see it went all the way to my bolt, because I bolted this thing on. This is an aluminum piece here. So I bolted something all the way through to make a jack point. But as you can see here, the grooves are actually side to side. So it impacted here and then slid. So that's part of the issue. Now, underneath here, you can see where things start to get a little more obvious. It's having a hard time focusing. There we go. There's a big gap right here. This is where the spare tire usually is, so that's all cut out. But it is buckled even up into here. Again, we're having a hard time focusing. There we go. So it's buckled all the way into here, which means there's probably some issues up in here, which means this is moved. How do I know that some stuff here is moved? Let's move on up here. The drive shaft touches the actual collar, or the dust collar there. So that didn't used to be that way. And we're going to go over here. There's the big guy right there. There is a buckle in the quarter panel on this side, which this is just like dented a little bit right here. But that guy right there is where the big way we tell how things are. So having there be a buckle in the middle of a panel like that is really the telltale that things are wrong. That's an issue. Pretty big one. So we're going to have the car pulled. I've got about a week or a little over a week before I can drop it off. So we're going to go and do as much of the other things that need to be done to this car before an event now, before we drop it off to get pulled, and then it'll need to get aligned. The body parts need to go back on. We have to get tires mounted. There's a lot to do before this event happens. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting video. Something fun that happened, I pulled the fender off. All of this stuff just fell out. So yeah, killing tires, it's kind of fun. A lot of tire right there. Yep. Same on this side. Same thing. This pocket's all full of stuff. We'll get that all cleaned out. We'll make sure that we get that all cleaned out and everything like that. So, yeah. probably get to see Ryan in this video a little bit. I'm sure he's going to come down and help me with the car. Oh, there's one other thing. Let's go over here real quick. Yeah. So, oops. I knew I had some flat spots on these tires from Grid Life. This one's pretty bad. So there's like a spot right there, which I knew there was a flat spot, like I said. There's another spot right here. Yep. So I got in contact with my guy over at Tire Streets, and they are the people who are the dealers for Accelera. So you guys know that I've tried a bunch of different tires. As far as grip and life, the Acceleras have been really good to me, and the people at Accelera are really amazing as well. So we're going to use those for this event. We're actually going to step it up to a 285/35. Yeah, big boy tire. But they also said that they tend to last a little bit longer, being a 200 treadwear tire. I can air them up just a little bit, run a little less horsepower, and it should be in pretty good shape. So that's the other part. Get some Acceleras, get them all mounted. It's gonna be crazy. So time to get to work. All right, guys. Hopefully you can hear me over top of the car running. You can see we've done some silliness to get the car over to the frame shop while also getting all the tires mounted. I'm going to take you through real quick. You might not be able to hear me, but you can see here, this gap's all wrong through here. And then where things get real interesting is over here. So, big oopsie over here. I can stick my whole hand in there. So we're going to get this thing over to the frame shop. Thank you, Josh. Got all my Accelera tires. Gonna be mounted up. This thing's gonna be sweet. We're gonna have a good time. Get it over to Cuba's Auto Repair. Have the Cuban do his thing. All right, guys. David, Cuba's Auto Repair. You can see right there in Lexington. I think we got it all fixed up. It looks goofy with these wheels on it, but he said that he pulled it over a ½ an inch, and things are pretty close now, from what I understand. And there's a little something here, and a little bit of gap over here. But you know what? It'll get us back on the road. So that's the plan. It's gonna be good. You know, this will get us back on the road, right? We'll get back on track. We'll go drive at IA. It's gonna be really good. But I'll tell you what, it's been, he was definitely giving me some crap. He was like, you know, this thing's, it's not perfect. And I said, listen, as long as we can align it, we're in good shape. So that's going to be great. We're going to get the car back, get the fenders and stuff put back on, nut and bolt check the thing, and we got to get it aligned. So we'll get all the new wheels and tires put on it. And yeah, we're going to make it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right, guys, so the car's back at the shop. It's on the lift. We need to go over everything. Taillights fit, so that's a plus. Got a lot to do before IA. It's coming up very, very quickly. So I'm going to wrap the video up here. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.